Hey y'all, it's Key. I just wanted to show you really quickly how to get a head full of curls using Curlformers. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever used Curlformers before, but when you buy Curlformers, they come in a set of 40. And I start my process with my typical wash, deep condition process. I've started with 4 sections and I've applied my leave-in condition to each of the 4 sections. And so now what I'm going to do is just split that section into 2. So the goal is for me to have 8 well detangled twists. And I've got some stuff to do before I can actually install my Curlformers, which is pretty good. It actually works out pretty well because I really like to install my Curlformers on hair that is just barely damp. I am going to do it today with flaxseed gel. So those will be the only things that I've got in my hair. Leave-in conditioner and flaxseed gel. Now, I got my Curlformer set from Sally Beauty Supply. Cost about $70. I got it the weekend that I could get one product for 20% off. I got the extra long and wide. They take hair that's up to 22 inches long, and even though my hair isn't even close to 22 inches, I got them because they're expensive and I want to be able to use them for years to come. Now, I like to alternate and put some orange in some places, some pink in others, so that I have different spirals going in different directions. Now, once you've got your styling product smooth through your hair, then you need to snap together the hook for your Curlformer set. Then you're going to slide the Curlformer down onto the hook completely. Now, the thing about this hook is you want to insert your hair into it and make sure you insert your hair completely into the hook. And to me, it's easier to do that if my hair is twisted a little bit. But if you do not put that hair all the way inside the hook, it is going to snag, and that junk is painful, so be very careful. Then you just squeeze the top of the Curlformer to open it up, slide the hook back down through the Curlformer, and with your other hand you just pump up and down gently, and it pulls your hair through the Curlformer for you. Woohoo! Yes, sir. I am almost done. This process doesn't take long at all. You know, there's a little learning curve to it, but you can really get it really fast. Now, the part that is not fast when it comes to Curlformers is the drying time. And I'm going to show you my drying process in just a second, but I just want to show you one more time what the process is. You want to give your hair a little twist at the roots, Don't twist very far or you'll end up with these strange, twisted up looking roots that are really tight and the rest of your curls are nice and loose and fluffy. So just a mild twist. Ooh. And then you'll just slide your hair down through the curl former. Now, my nighttime routine I got from Natural 85. And what you want to do when you're installing your curl formers is you want to install them loosely enough that you can sort of slide them at the roots. You don't want to put them right up to your roots, but give yourself a little wiggle room so that once you have them all done, you can gather one side together in a really loose headband. And I have to double mine up. I do that on both sides of my head, and that way I have a nice little clean spot in the back of my head where I can rest my head on the pillow. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's still uncomfortable. It is not fun to sleep in curl formers, okay? My strong preference is to put these in on a Saturday morning, let them dry all day, and skip the whole bed thing entirely. So that's what I do at night. Now, another thing that I have to do at night, because I had a really unusual situation happen to me. I have to wrap something around my ears, and I use a headband because one time when I slept in curl formers, I ended up with this really nasty burn on the inside of my ears. Now, I called the guy at Curl Formers the next day. The CEO is a really, really nice guy. He called me right back and talked to me. But a curl former had rubbed itself up against the inside of my ear and had given me a burn. So that's what these pictures are. So I just want to, give you a word of caution. You may want to protect your ears while you're under the dryer or while you're sleeping. Alright y'all, so this is how you remove a curl former. What you do is you take the curl former at the root and you squeeze it open, and then you stretch it out straight with your other hand, and now you can just slide it down your hair with no friction, no worries whatsoever. It is easy, easy breezy. Now there's two things I want to tell you about installing curl formers that I haven't already said. Number one, when you're putting in your styling product, be sure you put it all the way down to the ends of your hair. I have a couple of curl formers that turned out a little fuzzy because I just wasn't really careful to make sure I got the flaxseed gel really good into the ends of my curl former. So that's one thing to be careful about. Another thing you ought to know is these curls do not last very long. They look good for a day, possibly 2 days, but then they start to go kind of flat and straight and get puffy again. So you have to do some more creative stuff. But while they last, they are so gorgeous. So in my next video, I'm going to show you some things to do when your curl formers are through. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Bye.